y'all. So we got caution in reverse. Actually, it's in reverse, my bad, y'all. Caution in reverse. It actually fell out of my hand. So that tells me it's something you may want to go all in. Somebody may want you to proceed with caution. You may be rejecting somebody who may be trying to come in with some caution. Let's see where this caution in reverse energy is coming from. Maybe something that you're going all in. Or maybe you probably need to proceed with caution. Let's see. Page of Pentacles upright. So goal-oriented, ambition, loyal, faithful, planner, financial opportunity, manifestation, trustworthy, skill development. I feel like this is you and your Page of Pentacles energy. I feel like you being really goal-oriented, ambitious, loyal, faithful, planner, financial opportunities you're probably taking advantage of. You're trying to manifest, you trustworthy, okay? Focusing on your skill development. Where is this caution in reverse energy? Ooh, okay, but you got some devilish energy around you. Materialism, trapped in bondage, dependency, discontent, excess, powerlessness, limitations, and restrictions. Okay. So I feel like you in this Page of Pentacles energy, but you may be becoming susceptible to some devilish energy. Now, that's any forms of addiction, materialism, trapped in bondage, dependency. Something is distracting you. So, I mean, you could be putting that work in, but it could be going right on out through this devilish energy. So let's see where this is coming from. Let's see where this is coming from. King of Swords upright. So, I mean, this is you, an astute man. Remind you, this doesn't apply to gender. This is just your character. You know, you stand on business. An astute man, authority and power, high standards, mental clarity, morally upright, justice, honesty, and truth. So, I mean, you're a realized person. You stand on what you know. You sit in a place of high authority, so people respect you. You got a high standard about you. And mental clarity, morally upright. I really feel like your devilish energy could be a addiction to materialism. It could be trapping you in some form of bondage. Hey, y'all, hey. Leaving you powerlessness. And that's also putting limitations on, could be putting limitations on your livelihood. Well, we got this, okay, so we got the Judgment in reverse. Somebody could actually be coming towards you with some caution. And they could be cautious about wanting to call you out on this shit. Guilty, self-hate, inner critic, inability to face facts, feeling down, indecision. You could be telling yourself, because mind you, it's towards you. You could even be telling yourself you need to slow down. If you're not telling yourself to slow down, somebody else calling you out on this devilish energy. It's one way or the other. It could be you, inner calling. It could be somebody else. Telling you need to get into this Four of Pentacles energy. A need for control, frugality, saving money, blocking change, fear of change, hoarding and greeding. This is what they're telling you need to tap into. Or you're telling yourself you need to tap into. I really feel like even it's in reverse. So this is something you don't want to slow down. I'm thinking the call is having to come outside the house in order for you to get this message. I'm thinking somebody has to come outside and tell you this. This ain't something that you're just willingly doing. I think that's why this caution is in reverse. Because this call is having to come from outside the house. Because you out here just living it up in your devilish energy. Child, you just partying like it's 1999. So somebody having to call you out on this shit. To be well balanced. Balance. Patience, moderation, calm, self-control, cooperating with others, finding solutions. That's what I think the advice they're trying to give you. Or you're telling this to yourself. To have this balance instead of this devilish energy. But I'm telling you, This call is having to come from outside the house. So if somebody outside of you then called you out on this devilish energy you've been indulging in, no, Lord, they coming from a good place. They're not doing it maliciously. They're telling you, they trying to call you out on this devilish energy for a reason. It's not to be malicious. Like, mind you, I really feel like because you are this King of Swords kind of person, you're not too keen on listening to others. Like, I really feel like you carry that energy of can't nobody tell you what to do, especially when it comes to your pentacles. But I think these people are trying to tell you this for a reason. It's coming from a good place. Two of Wands upright. Anticipation, expectations, planning, decisions, overseas travel, decisions. This is why they're trying to tell you this. My bad, y'all. I just bent the card up because it almost fell. But I had to catch it the way that it was facing so I could tell the story. So this is you have something going on right now in your life that you're anticipating on. Some expectations, probably of some news, I'm thinking. May have to do with something that you're planning. Maybe having something to do with some travel or discovery or whatever. But the call from outside the house is trying to tell you to hunker down on your pentacles. Probably to prepare for this, whatever this Two of Wands you got coming in. Or that you're anticipating. That's why I don't think they're doing it to be malicious. They just want you to be ready. They want you to have this temperance, be balanced for whenever this comes. Knight of Wands, passion, energetic, bravery, fearless, confident, adventure, hero, rebellious, inspired action. This has something to do with whatever this Two of Wands you either planning or anticipating on, probably preparing for. That's your energy wanting to ride in. That's why you're anticipating. But mind you, if you have to have this Knight of Wands energy for whatever you waiting for this Two of Wands, you gotta be ready. You got whatever they telling you need to cut out, you got to cut out. You got to be prepared for this. I get the feeling of the call could come any day kind of shit, or the message can come any day, or the green light can come at any moment type shit. You really got to be prepared for this. Four Swords, and this is upright. Rest, relaxation, contemplation, peace, contemplation, recuperation, rejuvenation. Sanctuary. I really feel like this is you hunkering down type shit. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You out here lollygagging and shit, but you're really supposed to be literally in a resting phase. You're really supposed to be in a relaxation phase. You're really supposed to be chilling, waiting. But you out here living it up, and you're not prepared for if you get that phone call, that message, that green light. You're not going to be ready. You know what I'm saying? If you passionate about whatever it is you cultivating right now, you're supposed to be in this Four Swords energy, in this rest and relaxation. You ain't supposed to be out here just being reckless and doing all this other shit. Whatever it is that you're doing. All right, just for confirmation. Two of Swords in reverse, emotional detachment, indecision, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information, mental turmoil. I really feel like this is the energy you're supposed to be rejecting. Because mind you, this is caution in reverse. I really feel like this Two of Wands is what you're supposed to be going all in on. But you being distracted by emotional detachment, indecision, hesitancy, anxiety, too much information, mental turmoil, because you're not thinking of what your overall goal that you anticipating on. That's what that indecision is. Like, yeah, you probably thinking the whole time, man, I'm just waiting on this, or this is finna come, or this job is gonna start, or whatever it is you got coming in. But the minute you get put in a position to choose this devilish energy, it's emotional detachment away from the plan. It's indecision away from the plan. It's hesitancy. Oh, that'll come. I can do that later. I can focus on that later. No. You're supposed to stay focused. You supposed to stay in this four of Pentacles. Okay, you supposed to be hunkering down. But you detaching. You're not staying ready. What's the phrase? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You supposed to be staying ready, but you're not. You indulging in this other shit, and it got you distracted right now, y'all. All right, y'all.